Alright, what is going on, everybody? So, it is the start of the June month-long event. We're looking at Theory and Nikki Cross being Theory being the free card, Nikki Cross being the chase card. But with all that, they have brought out 6-star silver. So today what I did was I took Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels and Hall of Fame to Undertaker to 6-star silver, just to kind of give you a glimpse of what these guys can do. So, the belt, Fury 2. Gem damage is increased at 6-star silver pretty good. So, until I get a better belt for him that increases gem damage more, we're just going to stick with what we've got. We're going Titan Plate, full Fury 2. This is going to get switched out for a blue MP, Fury 2. I have that on standby right now. I've got to get 26,900 more metal shards and I can switch it out. The Fury 2 metal almost to cap of 30%, so 29.75 holds it pretty strong. So we're looking at 300% on everything because of the Titan Plate once that blast move triggers. So right now, with the tours being what they are, this is what I'm banking on. The new improvements on gem damage is helping out significantly. 12,000 for blue, 12,000 for blast gems. It does actually take effect, which is nice. So what I'm going to be going with is the Leaping Clothesline, which is increasing all of our gem damage by 60% for 2 turns. Soup Bones, 3x6 area into blast gems, and then Last Ride, because you can't be playing Undertaker without the Last Ride. Make 14 blast gems into blue gems. Recycle like crazy, enjoy the board explosion. So we're going to go in, basically I'm going against the final boss in the kickoff tour mode, so that way I can contribute to my faction just a little bit more while I do these videos. So we're going to be doing this and Shawn Michaels today. So first off, I want to show gem damage. Right now blues are at 49,570. We're going to lay down blast gems, throw that into place. Now we're going to look at that, 119,000 for each blue gem. Hit the 60%. Puts us at 191,825, which is not bad at all. Now this is going to go into a turn 2 against another 6-star bronze, most likely, unless you get a killer cascade. What was that? 6,982,000. That is not something to be too upset about, in my opinion. Shawn's going to take a minute. All my videos are raw. I'm not editing any of these yet, so you're going to be seeing process upon process. So that's Taker. Now we're going to go to Shawn. Now Shawn, I have set him up with the Triple H plate, which increases yellow gem damage by 100% every time you break 4 or more green gems. Completely set up on Fury 2. 22% over here. This needs to be brought up just a smidgen more. And then 149%. I want to cap these two off before I even start working on these. The 6-star silvers are definitely people I'm going to focus down and lock their medals in. These are not going to rotate to anybody else. Mainly because I just don't want to go through the trials and tribulations again. So we're only looking at 202%. It will be more after these levels get in. Not a whole lot, but still a little bit more. And then for moves and entourage. So what you can do here, I went with Mr. Perfect. All color moves start with 2 more. It relatively helps when the perk system's in place and you have it completely maxed out. You really don't need this for the tours, but this is mainly to showcase what it would look like in, say, feuds or something like that. So we're also going with Matu Goldberg. This is going to get increased. I'm taking him up here in just a little bit for the talent up, so that way he can be 12,000. And that'll make it 24,000 total between Undertaker and him for the yellow gems. And then I just tossed on the quarter percentage from Strowman here, just to kind of give it a little bit of a pump. These are essentially the 2 main builds I go with. I may go and make up, after this I'll go and do the other builds, strictly because I know they're in demand. So, we still have more on the board. Since the pin bar doesn't move, we're going to hit it again. Oh crap, I didn't show the yellows. Okay, so now we're at 133,000. That's off 2 triggers. Third trigger. And we're at 158,000. So, can I do this? I cannot hit the finisher. Shit. Well, hopes and dreams dashed. Because either way, it's going to shoot all the way over. So, well, I guess I could go like this, maybe. Go with a 5. You know what? Let's try it with 5 on the side here. See if it charges up the move at all. Nope. That's going to pin him. Almost had it. Let's do Sean again. See if I can get a heavier opponent. We're going to switch over to the Road Tour real quick. See if I can find someone in hell mode. This is the only reason why I don't like doing tours, is I'd have to search for showboats or open requirements. Nope, mutants. Raw. Come on, give me a showboat. Really need to start writing these down. WCW. Legends. This part might get cut out. No, it's not going to. What am I talking about? This is Raw, people. Your IOW, I already know that. Did I just go through this one? Nope. Matu. Female. Is this showboat? Nope, new gen. Legends. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. One of the main reasons why I hate... No, stop it. Stupid. Change the tour. This is one of the reasons why I hate these. I really wish after you were done with the requirements that they would just open it up for you. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's try this here. Can I actually do both of these here? Nope, only showboat. Fantastic. Doesn't work for me. I don't give a crap. Alright, let's try this again. So we saw what having it trigger 3 times does. It puts it up pretty high. So here. We're starting off at 83,000. That puts it to 108,000. That puts it at 133. And since we don't have a 4th one, there's no point in using that. So all we're going to do is go here, here, here. That should charge up the finisher. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 4 more green gems, so we're going to do it one more time. And this puts us back in the realm where we were at in the last match. 158,000. Okay. Let's see what this finisher damage looks like. $8,503,000. Not too shabby. You know, I'm really not upset with that at all. That was pretty sweet. So now another build that I saw with Sean, that since we're doing this video right now, might as well look at it anyways. What's these moves? Okay, so it was the submission. It was the bleed. And it was the juggernauts. So unfortunately, fortunately, oh no, it wasn't that one, it was heal. It's triple purple. Basically, this was the one that destroyed people from what I saw. Now, this is only during feud, so I'm not 100% on how this is going to go. But this one right here, this setup, ultimately, we're negating out the plate we're negating out the metal, unfortunately. Let's go purple submissions, do 100% more. Tech Sammy, you are finally going to get used for something other than fodder. Okay, so move damage. Let's see here real quick. Moves and gems. That's steel health. There's no steel health. It's only healing. So I wanted to see. I think it's there is a move. There is a trainer. I think it's blue moves that deal damage. Moves that heal give 35% more health. That should trigger here because that's a move and it heals. Just because it's not blue, it just says blue or moves that heal. So we're gonna give that a shot. And then just to put a little bit more icing on the cake, we're gonna toss on Trish. Just increase that purple a little bit more. Now this easily could be, you know what, never mind. We're not going for move damage. We're not going for damage. Not doing damage. Nope. What we are gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna go for submission damage. Submission is the key. We stick with the key. There we go. Okay, so this is strictly for testing purposes when it comes to Trick Becky. You're watching this basically as it unfolds because, like I said, I'm not editing any of this. So the heal is 3,167,355. Okay. 3,167,000. Let's see if it played a role here. Nope. So Becky does not do anything for us. So we're gonna go here and here. Put the Juggernauts down. Like, unfortunately, fortunately, he's dead regardless of what we do here. So, but this is testing purposes. Okay, so we did lose a Juggernaut. That's gonna do 1,000,000 damage. It's gonna kill for 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, see, that's not bad. I mean, this is definitely something to consider. I don't like that he hurts himself, but that's where the 3,000,000 heal comes in. I mean, if you're losing 2,000,000 health off of the Juggernaut, you know, that's not bad. Might look into that. So Taker and Sean are definitely going to be my #1 draft picks for feuds. There's no question about it. They're going to be my #1 draft picks for Showdown as well, just because of the link. So that was Sean. Sean did well. I think this one's supposed to be Powerhouse. Yep, so we're going to bring in Taker. We already know what the Blast Gem setup looks like. So let's go with his other setup, which this used to be actually my personal favorite when I first got him. This was the one I wanted to have work. Hold on a second, let me see if this is saved. Loadout. Okay, so my other one is saved, so we're gonna save this real quick. You get these passes for the loadout for a reason, people. This makes it so much easier. Okay. So, yeah, let's see how this works. So ultimately, the theory behind this setup is, since there's 26 randoms and they only go for 3 turns, we're basically hoping that more than 8 sit back. Because if they do, then that triggers the Titan Plate. Should, in theory. We'll find out, though. Because if this works, then it opens up Trick Dawn for me. Okay, so we're looking at 61,971. So we're going to hit this. Okay, so we're in at 99,153. Alright. Hit the submission. Submission doing 653 a tick is really nice. Okay, so this is what we wanted to find out. See if the Titan Plate triggered. It did. Mama. Okay, so that makes me happy. Okay, so now we're looking at 224.60. I think I found the one that works. This with Titan plate, people. For some reason, it just does what it needs to do. Let's see what this explosion of flavor brings. 6,380,000. So roughly around the same damage. Either way, super consistent. Either one works out really well with Titan plate. I mean, that is... Mwah. I am not upset with either one of these. They both hold some serious value. Now, I also want to put this into perspective. This moment did play a role here. I am not the smartest man in the world, but I do forget this sometimes, so the blast gem's adding 126%. That does play a role. So, this could most likely in feuds, you're looking at Taker being turn 2. Personally, the way I would run him is this way in feuds, strictly because you are offering up the control necessary with Hell's Gate and the submission. You're going to refill either way with Tombstone Pile Driver being a choose move. And I guess what you could do is instead of Santa Hogan here, unless you have Santa Hogan at a much higher level and his gem damage is a lot higher, might not be the best bet in the world. Why did I think that said 400,000? This is all testing purposes, so y'all are going to kind of just see what my brain does to kind of see how things are going. Is that does that moment increase submission as well? I could have just clicked on it. Yep, all color submissions are 210. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. So ultimately, this right here is the setup I would go with. Just because the submission is going to be key to all this majority of the time. Yeah, I can't even see a downside to this. I want to find a downside, I just can't. Undertaker has two very solid builds. You have a blast gem setup. You have this setup. I want to say there's a third one where you utilize the choose to make a red. I want to say that, but at the same end of that stick, I don't want to veer you in the wrong direction. Yeah. I think it's something to do with the choke slam and the NWO plate. That's what I think is the NWO plate, but this is the one for Titan plate. So we saw the two builds with Taker, we saw the two builds with Sean. In the comments, tell me what you think looked like the strongest one. Let me know, out of both of these, who would you main more often? Personally, I feel like Taker and Sean, there's no downside to either build. I mean, downside to the Juggernaut build is you get put into a submission and those Juggernauts are on the board. Really, that's his downside, is you're in a submission, these Juggernaut gems are going to go off twice. You're dealing 2.36 million to them, but you're also doing that to yourself, so you're also hurting yourself more. However, at 6-star silver, I think we were looking at 34 million health, at least on mine. I can't give you the exact number because I do have... Oh, it's only 3%. So, yeah. I thought that was much higher. But 3% more health. So, let's look at it one more time. To be blunt here, I just want to kind of cover every basis I can cover here. I think it was 34 million health. Go back to the battle. See, this is the problem with the squirrel mentality when you are doing these things. It was here. It was edge, right? Yep, it was edge. Okay, let's look at the health. I should have broke that down. On paper, on the original roster portion, he sits at 22 million health, 34 million health. So yeah, this build right here could very well benefit just about everybody. I messed up and did put down the Juggernaut gems. I need to switch that up. So I'm gonna make it. There we go. Should break. Yep, there we go. So this is where I wanted to point out the Juggernaut. Yeah, this is where I'm going to point out the Juggernaut. I could heal here, but personally it's not going to do me any justice. So we're going to just break this purple here and let him hit his submission. Covered up 1. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, he does a lot of damage to himself, but he also just kills people off like crazy. I should have saved that purple. I've got way more... I got so distracted with this. Let's go here with that. There we go. Boom. Now we're just going to kind of rebuild, I guess. Nope, he's dead. I'm stupid. We're not going to rebuild. Shh, come on. So I lost 5 million health in that, and the main reason for losing 5 million health was those Juggernauts. So there's that played out perfectly. Allowed me to show you exactly why I'm trepidatious about this. Again, is easy enough to gain back health. I mean, look, you're watching the health right now just kind of shoot up on its own. All you gotta do is just give it some time. At 6-star silver, I believe the triple purple setup is very strong. I believe that there's some modifications you can make to it. You could easily go negate out the heal, which I guess I can see you doing it. I don't really see the point. There's a triple yellow that plays effect. I guess that's something that we can look at too. Let's look at that real quick. Now, the main reason I don't normally look at this is because, unfortunately, this is a lot slower. Reason for it, you could always go double yellow trainer, which I would highly recommend if you have Techsteiner. I almost forgot what his name was. You don't have a yellow submission, so that doesn't make sense. Or you could go with Trick Asuka if you have her at 6-star bronze, you know, for the 2, and then all yellow moves deal 100% more damage. That'll benefit Sweet Chin Music pretty strong. But yeah, this is how I would run this one. Now, you've got the bleed over here, which is nice. And what you can do, you can throw on Swift there, or R-Truth, K-Quick, or whatever it was that he used to be called. We're going to go down here to Kyrie. I think I bypassed her. Nope, stop that. Double clicking. Let's go with... Okay, so King Woods does 20. I want the 25% right there. Kyrie. Let's go above 1 million here. Break it off of Apollo. Okay, so right here we're looking at 1 million or 2 million off of the Flying Forearm Smash. Then you're dropping their gem damage for a couple of turns, going into Sweet Chin Music. Again, completely negates out the plate, which is unfortunate. To be honest, I really wish there was a plate that did breaking green gems and making yellow MP. That would be far more beneficial. See, now we're going to go into submission territory here, which is sad. Okay, this is actually a teaching moment. So for cards like Acro, Edge here, and anybody else basically that has submission, going into feuds, going into showdown events, stuff like that. Showdown events, not nearly as much, but they do have certain ones like M-Seth that will... Yeah, this is going to take a minute. They have ones like M-Seth that'll charge up super fast. Yeah, this is not good. This was not a good place to go with this. This was way too slow. So the only reason why we're going to beat him at all is A, the 34 million health, B, how hard we're hitting. Really, I guess what I should have done was throw on NWO Hogan. That would have made a big difference. We're going to keep this here for a skip turn if we can. Go there, go there, go there. As long as that stays there, we're fine. Yep, we're good. Skip turn. You'll be dead next turn anyways. Just kind of figuring out how I want to break these. Fuck it. Increase the gem damage. He's dead. He ain't coming back. Oh, you came back. I'm so surprised. Like, legitimately surprised. You tricked me, sir. See, this is what bothers me, is right there, there's a lot of the times where you hit really hard, and that amount of HP, or you don't even hit that hard, but that amount of HP is not enough to kick out. But I whooped him down for $250,000 damage, and he still kicked out that quick. I don't get it. It could just be me not knowing the card, which is possible since I don't really use Edge that much. I'm unfamiliar. But now you all understand. There's 3 builds. There's triple yellow, there's double green into finisher with triple H plate, and then there's triple purple. And right now, triple yellow is at the bottom of the list for me. Again, there's other ways that you can easily do this. I'm sure there's another build that will utilize these. Personally, I'm not too keen on it. So we're just going to move these back real quick. There we go. And, oh, I didn't save it. See, this is I preached this before and I didn't even listen to my own words. Make sure to set up loadouts. Even if you don't have the subscription and you only have one loadout slot, use the loadout slot. Saves a lot of time, a lot of headaches. Yeah, I guess I really actually don't need them. I could actually just go with Case Quick. Could just keep that. Increase the finisher damage. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go with that. Ain't gonna kill nobody. Oh, it's going to. I mean, it needs to. But there you go, guys. That's the end of the video. Comment down below. What do you guys think? What's your opinions? I personally believe that Hall of Fame Sean and Hall of Fame Taker need to go 6-star silver. They're extremely powerful cards. I really wanted to take Triple H up too, but sadly I do not have enough shards for him yet, so that'll come at a later time. I really want to work a lot of the Hall of Famers. I believe that they have a place. They just need to be scaled to that place. So up next, I'm gonna do hopefully Triple H to 6-star silver. Oh, I guess I could. If I get just a little bit more gems, I can take him right up. I think it's 150. Nope, I could take him up right the heck now if I wanted to. Nope, I can't. Aha! I need shards. Either way, Triple H is going to go 6-star silver. Strictly because he's easy. Better to have those in the barrel so that way you can take others down. Perfect, I'm really, really torn on. I can slap the drip plate on him and he would be far, far superior than a lot of other cards. Let's see here. Yep. As you can go here. You slap the drip plate on him. You go triple black. Well, you may not have... No, you go triple black because you need it for the multiply gems. But you basically gamble every single time. Now, another thing that you could do... It's 153,000. I'm getting sidetracked. We'll do this. We'll analyze in another video. We'll theory craft another video. So that is the end of the video. Thank you for going down that rabbit hole with me for a minute. Again, Taker, Sean, very good cards if you're already thinking about taking them up. The other thing to consider as well is filling up these stars. Once you fill up the stars and they're full solid stars, it just for some reason. Oh, it amps them up. There we go. So that'll amp that up. I'll amp that up. You can see how much more it'll do. I've got a while left on it. But there we go. Rabbit hole has now officially been closed off. We are ending the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell all your friends about me. Let's get this channel built up, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your family. Enjoy life. We'll see you in the next video.